all, my name is Danisha Stewart, and as you know, I am in the Air Force. Happy Veterans Day to all those veterans who are out there.
Thank you for your service.
You're too kind, you're too kind. I will be informing you on the pros and the cons for enlisting into the military. Okay?
All right.
So, starting off with just a general outlook of the military. I just want to let you guys know that it's not as scary as you will all assume. A lot of people make a big thing about it as if it's really scary, but it's not really that scary. I've been enlisted in going on 4 years now, and I'm just going to tell you about my experiences and my pros and cons experiences in the military in 4 compartments. The first one being MEPS, second one being basic training, third being tech school, and fourth being drill. Okay?
Right. Yes.
So we're going to start off with MEPS. What is MEPS, you might all ask? MEPS stands for Military Entrance Processing System. Okay? It is basically the medical examination portion of the military. You have to go through MEPS in order to know if you qualify to go on to the next level, which is basic training. Okay? So in MEPS could be traumatizing. I've experienced 2 traumatizing moments that scared 2 individuals and while I was at MEPS. The first one, as I was sitting by a young gentleman when we first got into the building, and I followed him all along to when we went to our vision test. And my vision came back. I was 20/20. I was really good with my vision. But his came back that he was colorblind. And the sad part about that was he wanted to be a pilot. And we all know you cannot be a pilot if you're colorblind.
Yeah.
So that was a traumatizing thing for him. Secondly, we had that urine test with females. And one of the females found out that she was actually pregnant she found out she was pregnant when she was at MEPS. Which means that she couldn't go to basic training, so she'll just have to try again next year.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was 2 traumatizing things. Another thing was interacting with the same sex in one room in just your undergarments. That was very uncomfortable for me because I've never experienced that a day in my life.
Wow.
So I was very uncomfortable. So that was another cons that I experienced in MEPS. The second one is basic training. So in basic training, what is basic training? Most people say that it is combat training. That is when all the hardcore training is done for the military. Okay? So one of the cons is you will be sharing a room with the same sex. I shared a room with 50 women. Yes, the most women I've shared a room with will be my 2 sisters, and I knew them their whole life, so it didn't bother me. So just sharing a room with 50 strange women, not for me. So that was one thing that I did not like about basic training. Another thing was the gas chamber. Oh, if you guys will YouTube the gas chamber, I feel like you will understand how I feel, but you won't understand because you didn't experience it yourself. It is like chopping up 1,000 onions at one time and then just rubbing your eyes. It is the worst thing you could ever experience in your whole life. So if you want to know more information about the gas chamber, you can just YouTube it, gas chamber, and a lot of videos will pop up. A pros for going to basic training is you will gain a lot of friends. Out of the 50 people, I can say I gained about 10 lifetime friends. Because they were the ones who were with me through my PT test and with me through any exams and the PowerPoints, death by PowerPoints, that we had to go through, and we made it out alive. Thank God we made it out alive. And I still talk to them today, so you could gain a lot of lifetime friends. Right after basic training, you go to a schooling called tech school. What is tech school? Tech school is exactly what it is, school. So tech school is a school that teaches you and make you proficient in whatever field or whatever job you got selected to in the military. So it's, you also interact with male and females. As basic training, you do not interact with males and females. So once you go to tech school, they treat you like human beings. You just live your life. Going to classes, you get to go to the grocery store, go to the gym, any and everything. Right after tech school, once once you graduate from tech school, you have made it to the end of your training. Yeah! And you have made it to drill. What is drill? I am a traditional soldier, what you would call the weekend warrior. So, the weekend warrior is when you go to drill 1 weekend out of the month and you do your job. But you are done with training, and that's all you got to do. 1 weekend out of the month. The bad thing about that is I have to wake up at 3 a.m. and that is not good for my face at all. The bags, none of that is good. All right. So I researched pros and cons to enlisting in the military. So on the website Bro Bible, I found some of these pros. Some of the pros they listed were free college, military discount, and free travel. Just a few things. And some of the cons that they listed were you can't quit. There are grooming standards, so you can't just wear your hair anyhow. And your face expressions, you can wear them however you want. There's actually a protocol and a certain guideline that you have to follow. Also, civilian clothing policy, you can't just wear whatever you want. You can't even wear earrings, guys. You cannot even wear earrings on the base because they will point you out until you take them out your ear. And you're far from your friends and from your family. But the good outweighs the bad, for me anyway. So I hope that you all enjoyed my presentation, and I hope that your pros will outweigh your cons, and that you will someday want to join the military, or you will encourage some others to join the military, okay?
All right.